Welcome back, fight fans. Today we're going to dive into some of the most underrated knockouts in MMA history. You've heard of the big names like McGregor, Silva, and Rousey, but what about the hidden gems only the hardcore fans remember? These finishes were thrilling, unexpected, and downright brutal. Let's shine a spotlight on them, and trust me, you won't believe some of these. Let's kick things off with what might be one of the craziest knockouts in UFC history. In a back-and-forth war, Yair Rodriguez and Chan Sung Jung went the distance until the very last second. With just 1 second left in the 5th round, Rodriguez delivered a no-look, reverse upward elbow that dropped Jung to the canvas. It was an unconventional strike that nobody saw coming, and the timing couldn't have been more perfect. This isn't just underrated, it's an all-time highlight. You've got to see this one.
Gotta throw another big shot. Oh, nice body kick. One more forward.
Next up, we have Gabriel Gonzaga's shocking head kick knockout over the legendary Mirko Cro Cop. What's wild about this one is that Gonzaga beat Cro Cop with Cro Cop's own signature technique.
Underneath him.
Spinning wheel kicks are rare, and landing one perfectly is almost unheard of. But Edson Barboza made it happen against Terry Etim in 2012. In one fluid motion, Barboza spun and delivered a kick that froze Etim in midair before he crashed to the mat. This was a knockout so clean it left fans and fighters alike in awe, and it was even voted the best knockout of 2012. Despite this, Barboza's masterpiece doesn't get the legendary status it truly deserves.
The question is, what do you want to do? Do you want to take a chance and risk getting knocked out? Oh my God! Couldn't have timed that word knockout any better.
Maybe the most spectacular knockout in UFC history.
During Season 17 of The Ultimate Fighter, Uriah Hall delivered a knockout so brutal it left everyone speechless. Facing Adam Sella, Hall unleashed a devastating spinning back kick that had Sella out before he even hit the mat. Dana White called it one of the scariest knockouts he'd ever seen. It's an iconic moment for TUF, yet this knockout often goes overlooked when discussing Hall's career. If you missed it, it's a must-watch.
More, couple more.
Now, who could forget the infamous H-bomb that Dan Henderson dropped on Michael Bisping at UFC 100? After a season of trash talk on The Ultimate Fighter, Henderson ended the rivalry with a brutal right hand that knocked Bisping out cold, followed by a diving punch for good measure. Despite its brutality and significance, it doesn't always make it to the top of knockout lists. This was one of the most definitive finishes in the sport, and one that Bisping likely remembers all too well. Sometimes it's not just about the knockout, but the timing. Derek Lewis was losing the fight to Alexander Volkov, but with just seconds left, he pulled off a stunning comeback. With one powerful punch, he dropped Volkov and secured a last-minute win. Lewis, known for his knockout power, proved that it's never over until it's over. This is a reminder to never count anyone out, even in the final seconds. Mark Hunt is a heavyweight legend known for his brutal knockouts, but his 2016 fight against Frank Mir was one for the books. In classic Hunt style, he delivered a powerful right hand that dropped Mir instantly. Hunt didn't even bother following up. He simply walked away, knowing the fight was over. This walk-off knockout was pure confidence and power, yet somehow doesn't get the attention it deserves. Hunt's walk-offs are iconic, and this one was no exception. This knockout went viral, but it still deserves a spot here because of its pure creativity. Joaquin Buckley, mid-fight against Impa Kasanganay, had a kick caught by his opponent, only to spin in the air and deliver a jumping back kick that landed flush on Kasanganay's jaw. The crowd, the commentators, and the internet went wild. It's not often you see a video game move in real life, and this one is still mind-blowing to watch.
They are so even on total strikes at the moment.
Matt Brown's nickname is The Immortal, and he lived up to it with this brutal elbow knockout against Diego Sanchez in 2017. Brown's powerful elbow strike came out of nowhere, and Sanchez crumbled instantly. It was such a clean and devastating finish that it shocked everyone watching. Despite this, it's not often talked about when we discuss the most vicious knockouts in MMA. But if you're a fan of the raw, gritty power of MMA, this one's unforgettable.
Went down at the end, Paul. Yeah, I mean, he catches this kick. It was about the third time, and then he just launches this huge elbow right behind the ear, and Diego is...
And that's a wrap on some of the most underrated knockouts in MMA history. Each of these moments was thrilling, unexpected, and absolutely brutal. If you're a true fight fan, these are the kind of finishes you can watch over and over. Did we miss any that you think should be on this list? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more epic MMA content. Until next time, keep your guard up, fight fans.